Happy Friday, Oak Ridge families. Today is Friday, August 29th. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes today or this weekend as I go through the Friday update here at Oak Ridge Middle School. I want to take a few moments to just talk about what has happened this week and just kind of review everything with families so that you can talk to your child about the things that we did. A lot of expectations, and we've had some expectation things throughout the whole week. We started pretty big on Monday. We did actually run a 2-hour early dismissal schedule, and we used those last 2 hours of the day for students to go through rotations to get some expectations in different locations. Our 4 rotations were restroom, hallway, commons or pod area, and then in the cafeteria with me. So all those expectations were how to do the walk on the hallway and how to interact in the pod or the commons area. In the cafeteria with me, we talked about the new cell phone policy, which isn't really new here. We haven't allowed cell phones in the building for a number of years, but with the new state law, the new board policy, I just wanted to share with all students what it looks like, and I can certainly share that with each of you as we progress through the weeks with our new cell phone policy. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, Mr. Young had a couple of assemblies. One are both grade level assemblies, so 7th grade on Wednesday and 8th grade on Thursday, and they were just talking about assembly expectations. So we are hoping to have a number of assemblies with our students this year, so we want to talk to them about how you act when you come to assembly and how you interact, and the times where you need to be, quiet and listening, and the time where we can be kind of loud and cheering. So thanks, Mr. Young, for doing that. And then today, Friday, we have a home football game here at Linn-Mar Stadium. Varsity game starts at 7 o'clock. And it's against Prairie. We have a middle school section for those of you that are new to the building. In that middle school section are administrators from Excelsior and from Oak Ridge. So I, generally speaking, are at all the games as well as Mr. Moran and Mr. Young, and we interact with the kids, make sure all is well. But they're in good hands with us in that section. Just a reminder that if they have an activity ticket, they can use that to get into the game tonight. It's a cashless situation, so they need to have, if they're not, they need to buy a ticket, they need to have a credit card or a debit card. And I will send a note from our high school athletic director in this email about those games as well. Additionally, with expectations, the kids have gotten expectations for the fire drills that we've had. We had one yesterday as well, a fire drill, and we were able to get the students all out of the building in a very quick time, and then account for all the students quickly as well and back in the building. They have some classroom expectations that they're going through as well. So a lot of expectations. We just want them to know how they should act while they're in this building, and when they're doing things correctly, that's when they get rewarded. So we have our PBIS system that we kind of track their points, and they can use those points to purchase things from our PBIS store. So pretty cool thing with our expectations and then the rewards from that. So that's what this week's been like. Talk to your kids about that and just kind of see how things have gone. 2 new things, or not new things necessarily. Pictures are next Friday. We've got a makeup date later on that I can tell you about, but next Friday are pictures. And we have every kid go through pictures. You don't have to purchase any. I'll put that link back in there as well. And then you should be receiving the quarterly newsletter next week. It's a relatively large document, I'll be honest with you, but it has such good information. My suggestion is you go through the teachers that your child has, click on the link or look at just a little thing, the little write-up, and it's going to tell you what your students are doing all quarter, whether it's a quarter class, science class, math class. You'll be able to see what's going in each class, and additionally you'll get all of their email and contact information too. So really good things. Look for that next week. That's all I have. 3-day weekend coming up, so we'll see kids back here on Tuesday next week. Have a great weekend. Take care.